if Dillian Whyte should pull off the upset against Moses Itauma, is it over for Moses Itauma? Because we're all saying we need to see his chin tested. That's the litmus test for Moses Itauma. We know he's got the speed. We know he's got the power. We want to see how he deals with adversity. So is it over for him if he gets knocked out? Now, if he loses by decision, people are not going to really write you off from that. But if he gets stopped in brutal fashion, which is a possibility, is it over for him, or does he finally use that to get rid of Ben Davison? I don't think it's over for him necessarily if he gets brutally knocked out, but I do think it's a major step back. And I think all the talks of him being the next Mike Tyson are completely just over, just like Martin Bacoli was being called the next George Foreman, and then he ran into Joseph Parker. Then the F.A. Jagba fight was suspect. Even his own guy was allegedly saying or telling F.A. that he thought that Bacoli lost. So, I don't think it's over for him if he gets knocked out, but he's going to have to start over, and he's a young guy. He can start over, but he's going to have to make some changes. And usually when a fighter gets stopped in brutal fashion, they bring in a new trainer. And I've been saying you might want to do that before something crazy happens. So we'll see, man. If a guy like Moses Itauma does get stopped, you hope it's later on in his career. You don't want it to be right now when he's just getting warmed up. But it would be great, too, to see Dillian Whyte on a resurgence when everybody kind of wrote him off, saying, oh, he's done. How big would that be if Dillian Whyte is back? You'd have some big talkers back in the spotlight. You'd have Dillian Whyte, Jarrell Miller, Deontay Wilder possibly, who just won his last fight. So it would be interesting, but, boxing is strange, especially heavyweight boxing. Heavyweight boxing is different than every other division because it can end in any moment. The guys are bigger. They punch a lot harder. But what are your thoughts about it? Anyway, it's the J. Roos Theory. Hit that thumbs up. LSR forever and ever, and be fearless. Yay.